Yeah, I know. The show is mad old. 2018 was a very long time ago. I get it. But till now, I don't think I've ever watched a comedy as insane as this. Asobi Asobase was far from normal. It was not your typical comedy, and I believe that goes without saying. But it's comedy. It was so different. It makes me question, why is there not another season out? I know I say this for a lot of shows, but I truly wonder about this series. While I personally haven't read where the anime leaves off, I did do a little bit of reading around to find out that there's like 100 plus chapters. The anime might have adapted like maybe like 40 something to 50 chapters or whatever. The manga ended back in like late 2022, and from what I heard, a lot of the later chapters seem to be more focused on everyone else except for the trio, like our main girls, Hanako, Kasumi, and Olivia. But it is what it is. For those of us that only watched the anime and didn't read the manga, I think it's another one of those cases where the manga is the only way out at this point. This show has such a goofy art style. The characters were so wacky. I really want to know more about the voice actresses. I don't know if I've like heard them in other works by chance, but they popped off when they voice acted in this. It's wild. The stress that those screams must have put on their vocal cords. These girls were impeccable. They voice acted. If there's one thing you'll always remember from this show, it's the absurd expressions these girls would make. It's crazy because you really can't count the amount of times this show would make you think, this is a comedy, right? Because when I tell you, some of these frames were downright horrifying. Like, they legit looked like they could have been pulled from some weird horror film or something. But no, it's just some goofy show about goofy girls goofing around. Also, that reminds me, they got some nerve coming up with the Pastimers Club. Like, what? They're just straight up wasting time and trying to pass it off as some proper activity. I can't. In fact, it's even brought up in the sci-fi movie episode where they're trying to prove themselves as a real club that actually does something because the school doesn't believe them. God, I love this show's humor. I'm all over the place as usual, but the opening is so important because that opening is a lie. You watch it and you think, oh look, a cute girl's doing cute things. Nope. I'd say like 2 minutes in, that's including the opening, because they got some nerve. They showed the opening first to make you think like you have nothing else going into the show if you don't know about the manga or anything. So you go into it thinking, oh, this is so pure. Look at how wholesome and happy this is. Not even a minute later, you see the first, and I swear Olivia's slap is so iconic because that really sets the tone for the rest of the show. You're like, okay, this is not normal. From that point, it just gets nutty. These girls are something. And I know there are other shows that do something like this, right? But still, this show felt different. It felt like it was in its own league. I know I'm putting it on a pedestal right now, but I think it deserves it, at least from my perspective. The way these girls would genuinely start tweaking out, it's peak comedy. This show had so many stupid moments, you just can't count it. I mean, the Olivia bot, the Mafia baby, Hanako's cheeks having the most insane recoil known to man. Even the way in which it references other media, it takes it to the next level. I'ma keep saying it, this show was really something. It was something different, it was something special, it was something great for its time, and it's something great now. And as we're ending the video, I have to note, the ending theme, Inkia Impulse, was a bop. I feel like the outro was the perfect depiction of these girls letting their inner demons out. They were not okay, and that's what made the main trio so memorable to me. They were just themselves. They were not out to be like every other girl. They were not your typical group of girls. They were themselves. And that level of getting nutty without care, that's what it's all about. We don't have much of it these days. We need more of it. But oh boy, can I ramble on about this show forever. I did want to hop on and share how much I miss this show. I mean, sure, I can rewatch the anime, and of course I can pick up the manga, but there'll always be a part of me that wishes this show got some form of a continuation. But I also do know that sometimes these things need to end where they end for a good reason. And we will leave it on that note. Hope you're all doing alright. Hope you're talking to people, staying up, making friends, having fun, enjoying life. Try your best. I know it's hard out there, but keep it up. I believe in you. I'm here with you. If you ever want to talk to me, I'm right here. But I'll see you all in the next one. It's been Otaku Dreams, and that is all she wrote.